What's up, guys? This is Dave from DraftDashboard.com. We've got another exciting showdown on our hands for NFL Week 10. Let's dive into my DFS picks for the game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Remember, these picks are applicable for both DraftKings and FanDuel. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. Let's start with the quarterback position. I've got my eyes on Jaylen Herz from the Philadelphia Eagles playing against the Washington Commanders, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall and middle-of-the-pack defending quarterbacks. Jaylen Herz has been on fire, averaging 24 fantasy points per game this season. In his last 3 games, he's put up 32, 30, and 35 fantasy points. He's projected at 22 points tonight and sits at a 55.45% ownership. At $11,000 DraftKings salary, it's clear that this guy is bringing the heat, and I think his consistency makes him a strong pick here versus Washington. Now, for the Commanders, keep an eye on Jaden Daniels. He's been a bright spot in their season, and he brings some dual-threat ability, averaging 20 fantasy points per game. However, he had a bit of a rough patch recently with only 9 points scored one game ago. The Eagles' defense could pose a challenge being tough overall, so it's a bit of a risk at a $15,600 salary and 47.72% ownership. But his potential can't be overlooked. Switching gears to the running back position, consider Saquan Barkley from the Eagles also facing Washington. What's interesting here is the Eagles have the favorable matchup with Washington having one of the worst defenses overall and defending the position. Saquon's projected at 19 points tonight and has averaged 22 fantasy points per game on the season. His ownership is lower than you might expect at 42.45%, which could help differentiate your lineup. Given his explosive capability, as we saw with performances like that 37-point game just 2 games ago, he's definitely worth considering. Over to the receiving core, Terry McLaurin on the Commanders stands out. He's projected to score about 15 points against the Eagles, but this position has a tough positional matchup due to Philadelphia's robust defense. Despite that, Terry has been in solid form, with 19, 16, and 21 points in his latest outings, and he's at a relatively low 25.62% ownership. His price is $13,500 DraftKings salary, and given his performance history, he might be worth taking a shot at if you're targeting Commanders players in a contrarian lineup. For tight ends, Darren established himself as a highly reliable target for the Eagles. However, if you're looking for a moderate value with upside, Dallas Goedert from the Eagles could be your guy. He's projected at 10 points tonight, and although he's had some ups and downs, he has an 18.2% ownership. And the Eagles face a weak overall defensive team, giving him opportunities to outperform his $9,900 DraftKings salary. Finally, for some sleeper value, consider Grant Calcaterra as a deep sleeper play on the Eagles. At just $1,000 DraftKings salary and a low 9.2% ownership, he's projected at 2 points and could be a sneaky play in a lineup needing significant salary relief. That's it for my picks. Use these insights to craft your lineups and hopefully come out on top in this thrilling matchup. Best of luck, and don't forget to comment below with your thoughts or any of your favorite picks for tonight's showdown. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video where we'll break down more of the upcoming DFS slate.